For primer, I'm just going to go in with the Ole Henriksen primer. I'm just going to go in with, my god. For primer, I'm just going to... Hey everyone, it's Michelle, and today I'm very excited because I'm going to be doing a first impression and wear test on the new Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Hydrating Longwear Foundation. This foundation retails for $35. I believe there are 50 shades, and it comes with 1.08 ounces, so a little more than the standard size. Right now, the Sephora VIB summer sale is going on, so I did swing by Sephora yesterday and I picked this up for 20% off. I got shade 120. I'm not sure if it's gonna match. Sephora is so dark, at least mine is, and the shade I thought I might be was actually sold out. So we're gonna go with this one. This isn't all I got, so stay tuned for my haul video. That'll probably come up sometime next week when all my goodies get in, but I did get this. So I'm not sure if the color of the foundation is actually this or if the bottle's tinted. I guess we'll find out. So it is a plastic bottle, and then it does have a pump. So kind of like my favorite drugstore foundation, the Revlon Photo Ready Candid, same kind of packaging as this. So what we're gonna do is put it on, I'll finish the rest of my makeup, and I'll just check in every few hours to see how it's looking on the skin. So I gotta beat this face, let's get into it. For primer, I'm just gonna go in with the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer. Very neutral primer, not overly hydrating, not overly like pore filling. Just a nice primer. If you've seen my channel before, you know that I apply every foundation with a sponge. That is just my preferred method because I have normal to dry skin. So let's oh my god, 10 hours later. Jesus, okay. All right, it smells like their other foundation. The shade might be okay. Well, I don't think it'll be too yellow. The 120, it's a neutral undertone, and I usually go more towards a cool undertone, but again, the shade I wanted wasn't in stock. But this actually looks pretty good. That's a good match. I guess because it's a hydrating foundation, I wasn't expecting it to cover as well. They did say it was medium to full, but I always take those claims with a grain of salt when dealing with like luminous or hydrating foundations. But this one's doing a pretty good job. I mean, you can see I have these like acne scars here that are really red. It's not fully covering those, but like down here, it's covering really well all these acne spots. It's hard right now because there's so many new foundations coming out and I want them all. But I'm not made of money, so I can't get them all. Wow, this is looking really beautiful. All right, it's evenly on my face. I am gonna go in with a little more just to see how much it actually could build potentially on some of these more trouble spots. Like right here, I'm pretty purple. It definitely builds. And I'm sure if you actually use a brush, it'll go in a lot more full coverage than with the sponge because it absorbs so much product. Wow, okay, yeah, it builds very nicely. All right, initial application, I think it looks very lovely. I'm impressed by the coverage. I really thought it would be more light to medium coverage. I mean, obviously you can still see through to my skin, but it looks pretty great. I'm gonna go in with some concealer real quick. Now, I'm someone who, I bought the original Fenty Pro Filt'r foundation as soon as it came out. I was so excited for it, and unfortunately, I hated it. My skin was just way too dry. It just looked awful. No matter what primer I used with it, it always looked so cakey and cracky on my skin, unfortunately. So when I heard that she was coming out with a hydrating formula, I was like, yes. I'm all over it. I know that some people, when they do a wear test, they won't really conceal any areas of their face and they won't really powder any areas of the face. I'm still doing my makeup like I normally would because, I mean, I would never just wear foundation without concealer and powder, you know? So for me, it really is like the true test of how it's gonna wear because that's how I wear my makeup. So hopefully that doesn't bother anyone, but on a normal day, I can tell how a foundation is wearing based on if I'm wearing my concealer and powder. So this really shouldn't affect anything, I don't think. All right, I'm concealed up. I'm just gonna take the Fenty lavender powder on my under eyes. Brighten that area up. I went to the gym super early this morning, so I'm exhausted. I'm just taking some Laura Mercier translucent loose setting powder. I normally do this with a brush, but I can't find my brush. So this dry ass sponge will have to do. Now I want to see how it plays with other products, so I'm going to take the Fenty Beauty Sunstalker Bronzer. This is the shade Into Sun. I'm going to bronze it up. It appears to be playing well. Let's dust off the powder under the eyes. Damn. It's doing the same thing to my nose that the other Fenty foundation did. I don't know if you can tell, but it breaks up on my nose. All right, I tried to just fix my nose a little bit. I don't know, it's just looking a little rough in spots. Let me put on some color in my under eye area, and I'll be right back to sweep off the rest of this bake. All right, let's sweep this powder off. All right, that looks fine. All right, I'm gonna add blush and highlighter, and I'll be right back. I'm sitting here like, let me add my blush and highlight. Actually, I'm just gonna finish. I'm gonna do mascara and a lip, and then I'll be back. Sorry. All right, everyone, this is the finished beat. Let me bring you in a little closer so we can talk. All right, so my biggest complaint is the creasing here under my lip. There is some creasing there. Once I went over my nose, it was fine. Honestly, yeah, just the creasing here is the only problem area. So try to get you as close as possible on my iPhone. Overall, the skin looks pretty good, except for that area. I wonder if I go over it with the sponge. Yeah, that didn't really help. It is 1:02 in the afternoon right now. Next time you see me, I'm gonna have probably pajamas on and a messy bun, but I will check back in a few hours to see how the test is going. And I'm about to eat lunch, so pray for my mouth in general. See you soon. Okay, it hasn't even been that long, but I'm just checking in. The foundation's been on since 12:30, even though I stopped filming the last one a little after 1. It's now 2:30, so it's been 2 hours, so it's just a 2-hour check-in. It's still a little ugly under my lip, but other than that, I think it's holding up pretty well. I still think the skin looks pretty good. Anyway, I probably won't be checking back in for like at least another 2 hours, but figured while I'm here, might as well show you my face. I'm gonna go throw my hair up and really put PJs on. Okay, see you soon. All right, guys, it is a little after 5:30. I'm about to start making dinner, but I figured I'd pop in real quick to show you the disaster that is my face. It's been 5 hours, about 5 hours, so it's looking pretty rough. This whole area looks disgusting. It's breaking up really bad all around my mouth, and I have eaten, but it's not like I was like shoving food. I was using a fork, so a little rubbed off on my nose. I probably touched it or bumped it or something, and then in my what the fuck lines and in my forehead wrinkle, it's obviously looking pretty rough in there too. Overall, it's just not wearing well on me. Now, it could be the primer, could be the powder. Some things just don't play well together, so I'm definitely going to try it out again tomorrow with maybe like a hydrating primer. I don't really know, but so far it's failing pretty bad today. Anyway, I'll see you in a few hours. Hopefully I can check back in around like 8:30 before I go to bed. See you soon. All right, guys, it is almost 7:30. I'm a little shy of 7 hours. I really wanted to try to make it 8, but I'm tired. I just want to wash my face, do a skin mask, do my skincare, and go to bed. So, yeah, this is the final check-in. It's bad. So, again, early broken up all around my mouth, my nose, my forehead looks like hell. It just did not wear nicely. I'm gonna blame the primer and say it's not the foundation's fault yet. What I'm gonna do tomorrow is try it with a hydrating primer, and I'll do it on camera, and I'll wear it for as long as I can tomorrow. I am going to the gym tomorrow, so I don't know how long I'll be able to wear it in the afternoon, but I will come back and put it on. Something's gotta give. I really, really want this to work, so I'm gonna try hydrating primer tomorrow. I'll see you guys then. All right, everyone, it is the next day. I'm back. Obviously, the foundation was a no-go yesterday. I'm gonna try it today with one of my tried and true primers. This is just a sample size, obviously. It's the Becca First Light Priming Filter, and it's a very luminous primer. So we're gonna go in with that instead today. I did do a bit of color correcting right here on this zit. That's the only thing that's different today. I woke up and it was like a mountain on my face, so I did put a little green over it. Just put it in the usual spots. All right, take two. Here goes nothing. I don't know that I said yesterday I was worried about this shade, but it really is like the perfect match. I think today also, I'm not gonna try to build it up. I'm just gonna do like the 3 pumps like I just did. Maybe I used too much product yesterday. I don't know. Obviously, I really want this to work. I did spend $35. Well, I got a 20% off, but whatever. You know what I mean. I spent like 30 bucks on it. I want it to be good, especially because I don't really return makeup. Another thing I didn't say, it's like 9 o'clock right now in the morning. I worked out really early this morning so I could get in as much wear time today as possible. I am running a bunch of errands today though, so I'm a little worried that I'm gonna sweat it off. I don't know. This whole thing could be a mess, but we'll see. All right, it is on. Obviously, it's not gonna cover that big red spot right there. It's fine. It's a pimple. It is what it is. Some of my other pimples are showing through. I just don't know. It's like I want to build it up to try to cover my imperfections, but oh well, it is what it is. I'm going to go do the rest of my face pretty much just like yesterday, and I'll be back with the finished face in a minute. All right, guys, my face is finished. This is what it's looking like right now. It looks better than it did yesterday, so I do think that this primer helps. It isn't as broken up on my chin. I don't know. I will try my best to check in as much as possible today. It'll be in like natural sunlight more than likely because I'm going to be gone all day, but I'll check in soon. All right, a little after 3 hours. I'm sweating up a storm. All right, guys, it's 1 o'clock, 1:03. It's 92 degrees outside. No big deal. Sweating so hardcore. Obviously, I'm cracking. I had a little eyeshadow fallout here, but my skin's not looking too great, but it is also really hot, so I don't know. Whew, I'll see you guys soon. Okay, it's right after 3:40, so it's been a little past 6 hours, I guess. So it's still broken up pretty bad under my lip, my chin area. Not as bad as yesterday. Obviously, it has settled into my smile lines horribly. I'm not gonna blame my under eyes. That could just be my concealer. Same thing, I was squinting a lot today, so it has settled into my what the fuck lines and my forehead line. The face still looks okay. And obviously this pimple is just so angry. Yeah, I don't know, it's still just not holding up well. And yeah, I've definitely put it through the ringer being outside today, but I'm outside all the time and I have foundations that last a lot better. So I really don't think it's like because I was out in the heat, you know? I don't know. I'll definitely check in again in like 2 hours so we can get like an 8-hour wear test, but I'm gonna go start dinner. See you guys soon. All right, everyone, I went back to see exactly when I put the foundation on to kind of figure out time, and I started filming literally at 9 o'clock on the dot, so I'm gonna assume it was on by like 9:05. Anyway, it's 5:10, so it's been, well, okay, 5:12, whatever. You guys get the idea. It's been 8 hours, a little over. Yeah, okay. My nose rubbed off. I can't blame that on anything. My kid kissed me and I think he rubbed some of that off. Sorry about it. So my smile lines look like trash. And again, ignore this pimply area. It's my scar, that's a pimple. That doesn't look so great under my lip. It just, I don't know, it didn't wear well again. Just, it's like breaking up and it looks cracky. it's just not pretty. And I really wanted to love it, but it's not pretty. Obviously, I'm not going to give up on it because I own it. I'm going to keep wearing it. I'm going to keep testing it with different products to see maybe it really isn't playing well with what I've been picking so far, but like, come on. It's got to work with something, right? So I'll probably wear it again tomorrow, not on a wear test, but just regular life. Keep trying it with different things. I don't know, but sorry it wasn't better news, my review and 2-day wear test on this, really. So yeah. Did you pick up this foundation, or were you thinking about it? Hopefully my opinion hasn't swayed you. Everyone's skin is different, so even though it doesn't look great on me, it could look amazing on you. You never know. Anyway guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and that's about all I got. Yeah. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you later.